You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone.
Orange.
For the news we dey around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staff them everywhere, everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Aye, yeah, hey. Our voices come. Aye, yeah, hey. Credibility, now we ability. News, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. He count on me, he count on we anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. Human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. Call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV day before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi, yeah, voices down. Hi, yeah, give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the for the news we dey around. Log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staff them everywhere, everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi, yeah, hey. Our voices come. Hi, yeah, hey. Credibility, now we ability. News, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, them focus, now we not the answer. We human them, God picking, let's get the power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Kill the news, kill the views, it's the way you want some. Government issues, them focus, now we not the answer. We human them, God picking, let's get. For the news we dey around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staffs them everywhere, everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices go. Credibility, now we ability. News, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, them focus, now we not the answer. We human them, God picking, let's get the power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, them focus, now we not the answer. Human them, God begin, let's get the power. Make it call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV day before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. Go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices down. Hi yeah, give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, them focus, now we not the answer. We human them, God picking, let's get the power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, them focus, now we not the answer. We human them, God begin, let's get the power. Make it call on me, count on me anyhow. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. they around. Log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staffs them everywhere, everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi, yeah, hey. Voices come. Hi, yeah, hey. Credibility, now we ability. News, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give you the news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. Human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. He call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV day before. The coco. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices down. Hi yeah, give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. You count on me.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome again to the final edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV, where they stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We want to apologize for the technical glitch where we get earlier on, but we don't come back and we continue the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV. And we will be come to you the final edition of the Breakfast Show. Mina Khadija Bangola.
And Mina Mabel Kaba, good morning. Well, today on Friday, the 21st day of February 2025. And inside this edition of the Breakfast Show today, we can't talk about the criminal session. We don't start at the High Court, the case and what they expect, and also reforms them where the judiciary don't undertake this PNM for ensure say they give justice to people. Now that's what they discuss inside this edition of the Liberty Breakfast Show.
Well, this and other issues them, they na the program for you this Friday morning. In case you say for the listen, you want for the part of the conversation, you get any question or clarification for the judiciary, send them through the number +23274200545, or you can as well text me via WhatsApp through that number there, or you send your comments, your question through the comment section. Now, any of the platform there where they watch we. Don't forget say as you they watch this morning, also share the program so that more people go be part of the conversation. The program where they watch that the Breakfast Show, it come to you live from Liberty Online TV. Where they stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone.
All right, we continue with the breakfast show, and as we look at the judiciary, we just quickly go to court. Osai Justice John Bosco Aliu, na the Court of Appeal number 2, don't adjourn the case between the states and Mohamed Kamaraiba Mansare to February 27 this year because the applicants and the shorty them will not be appear in a court where this case been come up. Let we just watch as David and Casey say go report on waiting happen at court.
After the Court of Salone be pull word na do say the case between the state and Mohamed Kamaraiba for come up this year, February 20, but the court be give bench warrant to the appellant Mohamed Kamaraiba Mansare because he failed to attend the court hearing at the Court of Appeal. The presiding justice John Bosco Aliu be give this order after the appellant, the shorty them and the legal representation been failed for appear in a court. AJM Bokari now be the lead prosecutor for this case, where in the give in submission, argue before the court, and invoke Rule 53, Sub Rule 5 and 6. Also, I say, Sub Rule 5, any appellant will get case for personally present in the court for all the hearings of the appeal, including the final determination. It continues say, Sub Rule 6 states say, where the appellant not present in the hearing, the court will consider the appeal whether for dismissal or not, and issue a warrant of arrest for the appellant. AJM Bokari continue for argue say the appellant in Shotsi Asha Mansare we tap number 7 Toka Drive, Mende Tong, na the western area na Freetong, don't sign a bond for 30,000 new loans for the appellant in absence. AJM Bokari insists say the appellant for be dismissed and therefore only Shotsi accountable. AJM Bokari, the state prosecutor, end up request say the warrant of arrest Asha Mansare for be revoked. It continue say the third notice been already served to the appellant, but no respond or correspondence no be there. But after all this submission where AJM Bokari be do, Justice Aliu, the presiding justice, be rule say then go issue bench warrants for the appellant and the shorty them because now the responsibility for account for the appellant in way about. And the court will finally issue bench warrant to the appellant and the shorty them. The presiding justice John Bosco Aliu be adjourned this matter to February 27 this year, and the state prosecuted them for this matter now be AJM Bokari, Yusuf Isaac Sise, and JK Jenebu for Liberty Online Television. Me na David Yankee Sise the report.
All right, they watch the breakfast show live na Liberty TV, and from that report, they na court outside we reporter David Yankee say give we update, but waiting na the status of the case between the state and Mohamed Kamaraiba. When they come down a studio earlier, I'll tell say today they look at the judiciary, their work, and some of the reform them where they don't begin for do. Well, at the studio this morning, we get the spokesperson for the Salone Judiciary, when Moses Kamara, where they can give you updates about the judiciary, their work, and some of the reform them where they don't they put together for ensure say all Salone person get justice, as that's now one of the major mandates for ensure say all citizens get equal justice. Good morning, Moses, and welcome to the breakfast show. All right. Quickly, they can't talk about the judiciary their work so far, but just a story we get for do with the state versus Mohamed Kamaraiba. We know say yes, the court still they look inside the matter, and we might not they go inside the court the decision or the ruling or they don't make. But a lot of people don't they ask this question, say Mohamed Kamaraiba na a convict according to the court, then put on bail, he go overseas, then all of a sudden we say they issue bench warrant for him. What exactly they happen?
Yeah, we no go comment on the matter, but we will report or we will comment or we will see waiting transpire. You understand? Obviously, Mohamed Kamaraiba na a convict, who we all know, in the day before the High Court of Sierra Leone on his issue of his sexual offenses. And the sexual offenses law, it's very clear when it comes to the sentencing guidelines. if you are convicted for penetrating a child, you are above the age of 23, the minimum sentence is 15 years. So waiting the judge will do all the counts then we then found Mohamed Kamaraiba Mansari guilty of. So in sentence 15 years. But in it is run them separately. So if he completes 15 years and don't complete them all. And in the beauty of justice, we got the structure we are in. If they pass sentence on you or then take decision against you, you're not satisfied, we get various layers then we are in, we can get an appellate structure of the courts. Assume you say a magistrate court take an action against you and you're not satisfied, the High Court could be a court of appeal. So we get various layers of which the various courts then can be court of appeal, and the Supreme Court also could be a court of appeal, wherein a judgment is given by the court of appeal and you are not satisfied. So we see Mohamed Kamaraiba be expressed in dissatisfaction over the judgment that was given and the sentence in particular. You understand? And say it's wrong in law, in reasoning, or whatsoever in grounds of appeal. So that appeal will be they do what we call, when you appeal, we get bundles them. We pack the papers them and give them into various bundles, and the judges them, then you get 3 judges then with this, as in your case, all them 3 judges then they get copy of them bundles then they. So yesterday, the matter came up, as by the notice for say the matter they come up on Thursday at 10 o'clock. The judges were there, the state council was there, with the lawyers that they represent the state, they were there, and also the Mohamed Kamara, his own lawyer, no day, and in the accused no day, and also in Shoti no day. And the law, the Court of Appeal rules is very, very clear. I think Rule 53, and make it clearly say if you bring an appeal, you for day every time you for present till the completion of the appeal, and if you're not present, the court for issue a warrant of arrest. So the state lawyers then do that application, and by law the judge then grants say there should be warrant of arrest for Mohamed Kamaraiba Mansari and in Shoti.
Who said they go arrest Mohamed Kamaraiba?
Well, that will be done by the police, but the court has given an order. The
police, they go America, because one knows say they America
no, well,
now.
me no sign day. But the fact is that we know say he has a warrant of arrest, and that is given by the Court of Appeal. That is the confirmation I can give here.
One other thing where people seem not to understand are the issue of how when I go down convict person is supposed for the serving bail term, go day on bail, where you go forget to result where you been get a shorty. How that happen?
Okay, in every jurisdiction, not the world, and I think in every prison, if the ultimate aim of a sentence, they not say you are on death row, even the one on death row, they not go once let you die in a way where you go through some illness. We all know say Mohamed Kamaraiba Mansari be sick. You understand? Like I personally myself and the then director of prison, you understand, and few others, we visited him at the Conduct Hospital and he was sick. So on the aspect of human ground, on the aspect of fairness, they say, okay, now you can be given that opportunity for let you go mend yourself. We don't get a judge, one judge, Justice Dwazak, somebody they were not found and guilty, he said, listen, I they sentence you, but looking at your health condition, I need to sentence you now. I want to let you tell me how many months I forgive you for go mend yourself. The guy team up and say, Mama, give me 1 year. I say, okay. And that guy, after the 1 year, he come. And the judge sentenced him. Now, Salone, Justice Dwazak, in Duam. He sentenced him, and after which, he reduced, the only thing, he reduced his sentence. Because the guy go and come. And very soon, if we get the Criminal Procedure Act, the new one, and come into force, you'll find out that all of those sentences are there.
So in Mohamed Kamaraiba, in your instance, how many months, weeks, or years the judge been given for go mend himself?
When somebody they go mend himself, you know the tell how long it will take. You understand? But if the person fear enough when in well, you for come. And me and you know say at least Mohamed Kamaraiba Mansari in health situation don't appreciable to a point that even, okay, let us say, even if the courts, let's look at the courts. If you're not able to come, what you have to do now for ensure, say, you inform the courts, your lawyer or your shorty inform, say, you need to come, because that is the role of the shorty.
The courts have been given a time frame.
No, we issue a notice. Let us say he's out of the jurisdiction, but he has a lawyer. The lawyer foresee, that is the role of the lawyer and the
what
shorty.
I ask Moses, in the example where you just give, you say the post will be request to the judge, say one for government himself, we say 1 year. But in Mohamed Kamaraiba in case, the courts not get no time frame. It go, we all know say not this alone now, it there America, on the ground say the government himself. What if it tell the court say it's still not well yet?
Well, then that is what he would have done. Because the court grants you, the state or the prison and grants you, say, go man yourself. You understand? So if you feel, say, you don't better or you know better, you update the court, like at the time when the notice was sent, because the notice was also served to his lawyer. A lawyer for don't come say, you know what? This man or well, or the shorty for don't come say, this man still sick. Will they ask for an adjournment? The court will give that consideration.
If we go by waiting we see na the social media, Facebook for be specific, Mohamed Kamaraiba in handle day and Facebook page. According to waiting in the rights, they will know if not impersonally the right. This is a political hunt because from the time when Mohamed Kamaraiba don't left Salone away, it don't give some revelations them regarding these issues with the apparent drugs. Now we see the appeals court say in case they come up back. How from the courts on go handle the issue away from where it don't go and now on a calling case?
No, we need a try politician. We need try individuals then that have allegedly committed an offense. We need to try politicians. We need to try.
One minute. Activities in our social media make una feel say don't well.
We don't even know. All we know is that a date was set for an appeal. Mind you, not an appeal. You understand? And we want to make it clear. We need to try reverend. We need to try imam. We need to try journalists. We need to try individuals.
So if somebody abandon an appeal, waiting a minute. If not make a case say I want appeal, but I don't want to get appeal.
In fact, that was where the court was very, very fair yesterday, because they would have dismissed his appeal. But the court said, no, we will issue the warrant, but we cannot dismiss the appeal. Let we give the opportunity for let it can present in case.
Moses, sorry. How long Mohamed Kamaraiba appeal for?
We tell you, say, this appeal is a process. Mind you, not one.
How long it don't put in this
Mohamed don't appeal, I think, about almost like 6, 7 to 8 months. And mind you, we get multiple appeal cases then, where we don't want to go to a constraints and where we get as an institution, multiple appeal cases then. We have cases that have been, so we try for couple up the records then. When we talk about those bundles, we talk about something where they pass then something 1,000 pages then just for one bundle. We get for put them things then they together. One thing where the judiciary they face currently is the limited staff at all levels. At the professional level, the judges, the magistrates, at every court level, at the Supreme Court, we need judges. The Court of Appeal, we need judges. When you come to the High Court, we need judges. Magistrates, we need magistrates. We even need support staff them.
Mohamed Kamaraiba don't appeal for about 6 to 8 months, according to you. The judiciary or the courts not been called this matter. All of a sudden, it began come out na the social media, granting interviews, explaining what it go through, na the hands of the correctional center, and how unfairly it say the treaty matter. Then everybody they in a revelation where they get towards this drug baron, the Dutch fugitive. All of a sudden, the court calling case, each issue a bench warrant.
No, I think we. We've made that. I'm coming.
Hold on. Let's just ask the question: how you go differentiate this way how the court handle Mohamed Kamaraiba issue from not being political?
I answer this question, and I think we'll lay it to rest. when you look at section 120 subsection 3 of the Constitution, we are subjected to the law and we are subjected to the Constitution. We are not treating politicians. We either get for criminal matters, we either get an accused before us, or we get a defendant. For civil matters, we get the appellant and other things. We not get politicians. We are not interested, and we don't know even what's in the happen on social media. If you ask me, I will tell you, say almost like 2 weeks I not ever watch Facebook. So that doesn't mean I'm aware of what is happening. But waiting with a say, I cannot go beyond what transpired yesterday. And I think the aspect of fairness with everybody for project was that even when the application was made for that particular case to be dismissed, the court said, no, let us give him the opportunity. We will not go say, we give you everything that you have prayed for. We can issue the bench warrants, yes, but we cannot dismiss the matter because he is the appellant. So for me, that matter is still in court, and I think what's transpired, I've explained it to the best of my ability, and I feel say people the way they listen, understand it, and I cannot comment on it any further.
So what happens if the bench warrants with the lawyer don't give, they're not able for Siam or in shorty, waiting there for the case?
I will not comment. I'm not the judge, and I don't know which the rules they're saying at the Court of Appeal. For me, I only understand, say, yesterday, if you not can a court as an appellant, there is a rule we say a bench warrant should be issued. It is a matter of law. It's not a matter of sentiment. It's not a matter of attachment. It is a matter of law.
The warrants are for how long?
Warrants the day in existence until they see the person. So all we see, this matter is at court, and what's transpired, I've explained it, and I think we have to lead to rest.
The big question a lot of people they ask or they wonder now that how you go issue a bench warrant for people that we know this even this alone.
Sometimes say Mohamed Kamaraiba not there. We don't know. And we they say waiting the law say. You see, waiting the Hamburg way, we they say procedures not a thing where you play with. You understand? It's a matter of law who ensue the bench warrant. Enforcement body day. You understand? I think what you are asking me should be meant for the enforcement body. You understand? But for us, that matter is in court. What's transparent now, I don't explain to you. And I don't explain to the people. And I'm pretty sure the least person understand what you say.
This same individual who they discuss, we also be don't see notice who say a popular businessman don't swam for defamation. The case still reach before the judiciary?
No, we don't know about that. We don't know about that.
All right.
Yes.
Well, let we look now at the judiciary on our work because you seem no one for talk again about Mohamed Kamaraiba issue, although I get more questions for ask about that. Now look at the judiciary. Now one way don't come under public scrutiny for a very long time. In fact, you talk to any citizen now, then go say they don't get confidence in the Salone Judiciary. How now don't they manage all of the issues there? So especially when it comes about public perception and trust.
We get away with the address, we address and assess with public perception. You understand? You go to our Facebook page and we article the things that we do. You just see the comments of people them, and they tell you say there is an increase in number of public trust. And when you watch at the number of cases then where they can, because mind you, if somebody offend you, you get the will for say let's go. But if you come to us, it means you have trust in us. And they tell you at the magisterial court level, you understand, they get thousands of cases. They are coming on every 2 days, every day we are getting huge number of cases. It tells you the people then believe in we because they have their will for say, I will continue with this matter or not. But if we are getting those cases at every layer on the court, then I'm telling you there is a marked improvement in public trust. We the tracker. So it is not what somebody thinks, say, okay, I think say the judiciary, no, they don't trust them. We the tracker, we are professionals.
But how you go mark your report card for yourself?
No, not we the mark. In fact, what about the global report? where they say there is a huge increase in public trust in the judiciary. We are talking about international data. We are talking about real national data, them, where they say there is a marked increase in public trust, where they tell you say there is a marked improvement in access to justice. It is everywhere. So if it's somebody give in your view, the judiciary for be democratic, for say, okay, it is your view. Let us also put our own view. And at the telephone, we've done extremely well when it comes to public trust. We've done extremely well when it comes to interpretation of court action. So when people they understand why short action is taken, like now I've told you, the judges then take the action. It is not out of their will. It is because there is a provision in the Court of Appeal rules which say now so it for be. And if the rules say now so it for be, they have no option to do otherwise but for go in accordance with the will. Because it is those rules, those principles stated in the rules, the laws, the constitution that the judiciary is subjected to.
What are the pointers where you will present to the public this morning as seeing the way they show say improvements on the judiciary in terms of giving justice to the one that we can get issues with the law?
When we see turnout, huge turnout of judgments, even though we get limited number of judges, as I tell you so, we judges from 45, we've dropped to 32 judges. When we come to the criminal session, you see the huge gap in the judiciary. But notwithstanding, the Chief Justice in his wisdom, the beseech every judge for say, let all of us come from our comfort zone and do the work there. So every moment we are delivering judgment. Every moment we are delivering judgment. Every moment you see judges engage themselves on matters where they deal with from 9 o'clock to 4:30. Some will even be in the courts up till 6 o'clock.
Moses, although you say international trackers or benchmark them, they will show say the Judiciary of Sierra Leone very, very transparent, they do well, people can get access to justice. But we just see again, also a civil society organization take on the judiciary, accuse of issues of corruption, issues of not transparent, a lot where this civil society organization Chadi be the challenge for publicly.
And did you listen the conversation between me and Fatoma at 98.1?
I don't get time for listening.
Fine. So you yes, no, at the camp. You also get the public comment on Fatoma in issue. That was the end of Fatoma on that particular statement which he made without any justification. That was the end, because I was there and I'll be able to let the people that understand say what he was saying was not true. Because you not go sit down on your comfort zone. Tell me how many times he has visited the court. Tell me how many times where they serve as a liaison between the courts and the public. How many times Fatoma has come to my office where I feel say I should be the direct. No. How objective? What in the show say not true? And name the staff then. You know, let's be fair. This aspect of giving your own view without fair assessment, you think you have issue. What came up at the end of the day, that he has a case and he feels say this case need to go at the pace way in one time. Maybe everybody should be treated fairly. If you have a case before us, everybody should be treated fairly. You not go say because you get this young case, then you feel say you should be treated because you are this.
But
no.
Justice delayed, then they say that justice denied. And the judiciary in a one way,
how can
almost everybody will get matter before the judiciary. Don't they complain say
how can
the
you
delay
determine,
can make people even give up on the matter.
How can you determine a justice delay when we have 32 judges? We were 45 judges, and we were still facing a lot of difficulties in terms of workload.
So how can you? If
No,
we're not getting enough judges, how can they prioritize cases?
How can you? We've said this over and again. If any civil society that is genuine enough, we have preached this thing over and again, and we cannot lobby for it.
How they prioritize cases if not because we are not getting enough judges make delay?
No, we they treat all cases equally. All cases. We need to segregate cases. In fact, in there, against we core principles, them we need to segregate cases. Them you not go say because you not John or because you fine or you educated or non-educated. So when you come with your matter, we for treat them with that urgency. No, before coming, you see we have to be fair, and I'm laying emphasis on this. We get places them that we had judges before. Now judges are not there. And we they take judges from one location, goes to as I tell you now, so Justice Eke Musa, then Akono, and he's residing in Freetown. And when we pull Akono after 2 weeks, we they send and Kabbalah.
Why the number of the judges and reduce?
Most retire, and some then die. Unaware. So every platform that we have will let people know that. But despite that, we are still working to ensure that people are treated fairly, they have access to their cases. Now, for instance, on the criminal section, we are talking about 174 people without indictment. Indictment has been served on them. Now, the Honorable Chief Justice therefore encouraging judges with limited number and tell them, say, you know what, una go na the provinces, una go deal with them people, because it's an issue of human rights. So should we say, if one person where they live an affluent life get case, we for left that one where they in a prison, where something where they go. When they go so na Maboka, you know how many we get over 6 people yesterday where the judge admits on bail. If the judge not be dead, they would have been in prison. We take that into consideration.
Moses, still on the issue of people not get trust or confidence in the judiciary, we all see what happened after the 2023 elections. The opposition party, the APC, not been satisfied with the outcome of the elections. But they refuse for going to court because they say they not trust the judiciary.
And you use that as a yardstick. A set of people that then 10, 15, 20, 30 refuse for come before the judiciary because of a statement. I think there were a lot of educated people, other people where they also say, majority, say they would have, it would have been better for them to come to court. But it's their opinion that, now make I tell you, say, if we they say that is how we assess the public trust in the judiciary, then I can tell you that we are receiving huge number of cases. We they get not less than 500-600 cases every minute. Cases are coming to the judiciary and they have been assigned to judges. And that is why, you see, I was saying to the CJ, we really need to forget few people that let them come. If they work with the judiciary, they come civil societies, they can sit down at the office system, they see the rate at which lawyer they are filing, the rate at which files they go.
Be not to them petty crimes, eh? They're gonna court.
You don't have any matter where they can at high court that is petty. You don't get any matter where they can at magistrate court that is petty. Even if you come to the issue of criminal trespass, now when somebody feel aggrieved and in calm, then they take decision because you know one threat for himself. And you cannot assess if somebody say no pass na Milan, you can't pass there. You don't know the anger way they cause on the person. And the person say, you know what, instead of anarchy, you die like go na court. They are not petty. Not crime, not the way they come, na court way petty. You understand? They are not.
You just don't make mention of challenge one they get for sitting judge or magistrates them. As of now, you say when I get
32.
32.
Yes.
Women say the issue of speedy trial now a challenge for the judiciary.
Expeditious trial is a challenge, but yet still. Okay, let's argue this thing. When Justice Kamara came, in fact, I can always say in terms of judges, in witness a very challenging situation, frankly speaking, with 32, even when we did 45, judges will be there 45, then they get issue, then with 32, and the number of magistrates they also drop. Now, waiting in do. Judges at the High Court, they are now sitting at the Court of Appeal. He is making use of all of them to sit at the Court of Appeal. But how in the do and 2 Court of Appeal judges, they sit with 1 High Court judge. Now for ensure, say, let we deal with matters expeditiously. You understand? Then also the Court of Appeal judges them, they are also sitting with Supreme Court judges them. Like for instance, we get a case where you see 2 Court of Appeal judges there, they sit with High Court judges, Supreme Court judges them. That's for tell you, say, despite the ultimate aim of setting that system, just for let we not go grumble, we not go work because we short of staff. No. The work is going, and we they see the result with the limited number we get, we they see the result. But we cannot address it all. That is why we say expeditious trial, we need to call and delay. We they say expeditious trial is a challenge for us because we not get Boku judges there. Let me give you an example. When you go to Ghana, Ghana is 22,000 people, citizen to a judge. In Sierra Leone currently is 125,000 people to a judge. So it is very, very unfair.
So Moses, if you don't agree with me now, say speedy trial for the judiciary now a challenge because we not get enough judges there.
And challenge is not delay.
Hold on, Moses. It mean now say the courts not get the capacity for give people them speedy trial, fast justice, and even access to justice.
No, when you talk about access to justice, it is differ from the speedy trial when you talk.
You agree?
No. Let us tell you.
Currently, we not get the capacity for handle cases.
We are challenged. We are handling every case that is coming before the court, but we are challenged. Okay, now let us tell you what you call delay. You understand? We say there are certain things where they affect expeditious trial. Now let's look at this thing. If me and Mabel get case in a court, or me and an accused person within a prison get case, you understand? Me na a complainant, then Mabel na a witness. Mabel not show up in 2 occasions, and these are serious matter. Are you saying we for the 2 other cases that they out of court? If somebody they say go through, we try forget me, we don't reach at the stage when we need Mabel for can testify. Then we send to Mabel. Mabel say, hey, I know well. We send to him and say, still I need to feel well. In that matter, should we throw that matter out of court? No. If a lawyer say, you know, well, the judge knew, like in the case of yesterday, why that matter not proceed? Because they will have given them direction. But the lawyer absent. It might be said the lawyer not well. Is that the fault of the judiciary? So when we look at the challenges them, when we face to expeditious trial as how people anything, because people are thinking about expeditious trial on the individual cases them, and there are just few people. But the people that we know, like I don't tell you, everybody go understand, say, no, bo, judiciary need judges. And indeed we need judges. And we are trying.
When you look at country them, especially in the East African region, country like the Kenya, Zambia, and other one them, and get very powerful judiciary where the citizens then get so much trust and confidence and they run to the judiciary at any time, especially taking governments them where they feel say, no, they do things them within the social contract. But for the Salone Judiciary, people in the city contrary, big case them, like issues we get for do with elections. A whole political party, they afraid say, if we go to the judiciary, we not go get the justice we want. And this is a common perception among citizens. What they do as a judiciary for get better?
I am saying there has been huge public trust in the judiciary over the years.
Based on your survey,
even international survey, you can do your own research. there has been huge, and I can say it authoritatively, there has been marked improvements when it comes to the judiciary in terms of public trust. We need to say people they not get their own issue where they go raise, but there has been marked improvements when it comes to public trust. That one cannot be challenged because we have records, and we can tell you, even I tell you, say the aspect of coming with matter to court is a willpower. You understand? You can decide for calm, not for calm.
I'm not proud of the outcome of cases we can go to court.
Obviously.
Because early this week, we host the Director of Outreach na the Anti-Corruption Commission, and we'll be to talk about issues we get to do with corruption and the fight and the challenge within the gates. And the judiciary now one big institution where in name say the outcome of cases and we can go na courts, they contribute to the challenge and the fight against corruption they get na Salone.
What do it actually mean?
Because most of the cases them where they go to court, according to them, the outcome not can be expectation of seeing them way for be example for fight corruption.
So if you say, in fact, it should that for me it's good. You understand? Because we are bound by law. If you say somebody thief, there is no compelling evidence for conviction. Should the person be convicted based on your wish? Let's be fair. If you say Moses thief, and we are dealing with fact and evidence, if you not prepare your case well, the facts are not there, should that person be convicted because you want the person to be convicted? What about the convictions then where did they get? So isn't that when you come to the judiciary because you are anti-corruption, because you think somebody has been charged, you get you one or two evidence, and you cannot cut you evidence they not stand the test of time based on law, based on procedure, based on fact. Should that person be convicted? I don't think that should be, that in fact is not a fair statement.
So as official spokesman of the judiciary, currently, based on the justice sector, you can proudly say Ona the judiciary satisfied with waiting on another give Salone people they as partner on young work on they do it come to giving justice where it is due.
Mabel, I'm highly proud because like me know waiting with the give outs, the sleepless nights where we the give outs. At that cadre in the administrative wing, wherein you engage with judges even at the middle of the night. You talk with them. And I can tell you, at this present time, whatever thing we do, people should be proud of us. Because we are constrained, but notwithstanding, we do a job. Yesterday, myself and the CJ, we are there up till 8 o'clock. We need to talk about any other thing. We need to talk about how to address issues. We are not talking about any other thing. We are talking about a directive way in Guy for say from 1 to 2 or from 12 to 2 o'clock for be a period wherein bail processing should take place. We are going out for check how effective this be. And the outcome has been very, very affirmative. For say, that aspect where you go wait, say you wait the person by 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, you can't give them bail as a magistrate, then you tell the person, say, go find one imam where get a registered mosque. You think it is easy, but it is not easy. It is better you tell the person, go and find a title deed. Go find a book. So all the things then the directive don't stop them. And we they see the aspect, say we are committed for, say, the aspect of sending people to prison when they on trial. We they say it is not fair. Except wherein we have justification. Say, one, the offense is serious.
So, Moses, how don't they handle this public perception about politicians, governments to be precise, using the judiciary for come after people? For example, let we use the issue of our hunts, where they now na prison. Now, one way you talk to anybody in the public go say, government, they use the judiciary for punish them for bad things them we even don't see against the president and the first lady.
Okay, every citizen, if you think your right has been treaded upon, every citizen get the liberty, as I'm in Liberty TV, get the liberty, and underline the word liberty, for access the courts. You understand? You can access the courts through the police. You can access the courts anywhere in this country. You understand? But let us say if it's somebody offend you, we are not treating, we not get a matter of our haunts versus politician. We get a matter of our haunts versus individuals. And these are citizens. And mind you, even non-citizens residing in this country forget access to the judiciary if somebody tread upon a right. Not till we set the laws. These are laws. We are only there to ensure we listen to cases, we determine, and we give out outcome. You understand? So we need to work, you see, even in other jurisdictions, we need to work, the courts need to work into public view that is contrary. We first call now for subject we serve. We subject with emotion, we subject with thought, we subject with will to the law.
So at this stage, as we use our hunting case for example, you better talk about bail earlier. Waiting don't prevent the court from giving our hunt bail up till now.
Now, when we talk about bail, and let me make it clear, you have offenses that upon first appearance, bail must be given. It's a must. You understand? Offenses upon conviction in which you will sentence less than 2 years, like, in fact, some then 3 months, like those criminal trespass, all traffic offenses besides motor manslaughter. You understand? Then one day, all upon first appearance, bail should be granted. In fact, self-bail if you produce ID card. And it is working. It is working. Now, you have other offenses then, when magistrates can also take consideration as to whether bail should be given or not, based on the weight of the evidence where they come in. You understand the nature of the offense. You're not going to say somebody come, they say, in do robbery with aggravation, or let's pull robbery with aggravation, where murder, treason, where it is clear in the Criminal Procedure Act that bail should be given but by a judge. But let us look at the other cases like wounding with intent. They can't tell you, say, this person they try for wounding with intent. Let us say not even Section 18 where they attract life imprisonment. Let me say Section 20. Then you come upon first appearance, you grant that person bail.
So
you will be very, very...
Moses, with all the instances that we give, who say how I want in your case, whose threshold we dey?
No, it's a serious offense.
Seriousness
No,
of the
it
offense.
is a serious offense. You go and read the Cyber Act.
Because we see,
It's not about what you see, what you think.
Moses, the Lawyers Society put out a statement talking about the same offenses. Yes, they agree, say, it say things them we might even go against the president or the first lady. But for them believe, say, na bailable offense.
No offense no day that is not bailable, even murder and treason. I've said it. These are the most serious offenses. Robbery with aggravation. In fact, when we get the death penalty, robbery with aggravation and treason, they are equivalent in terms of punishment, because they say you should be killed in an open place by firing squad, except murder, na a secluded place. But notwithstanding, it is stated in the law that they are also bailable. But when they tell you, say, an offense is bailable, that doesn't mean that bail should be granted. Now, let me tell you one thing, Kajija. Let me give this scenario. We don't kill somebody in a year. You understand? When the witness they can't testify, now we 5 days. Now, Moses, I see in older nef. And when I come, I know second person come. I know see Ibrahim, now Moses, I see blood nine and the other person can. In fact, Seth, when me become Moses, I see him go take pieces in weapon and when in trade the pieces, when I go Asa, now blood I see. No, I'm coming. No, I'm coming. No, I'm coming.
Because this
no,
is
listen.
a more than matter.
I'm coming. I'm giving you evidence. Yeah, why there are certain times bail should not be granted and why bail should be granted.
You this scenario will fit into our hands in case.
No, listen, not case, no day, we're not the same. Let's forget about our own issue. We are talking about bail. The magistrates.
Moses, in our own in case, who that na the complainants were day before the court?
We don't want to comment on that
issue. We not comment on the proceedings.
I'm coming.
Moses, we not comment on the case because it ain't a court. But this na question where citizens they don't they ask, and you are the spokesperson for the judiciary, you there, and we supposed for bring to you questions where citizens they want answer to.
So the
order na the complainant.
No. Listen. A citizen of this country gets right. Every citizen, irrespective of where you are placed, whether down or up, you get right if you think somebody hurts you. And there is a provision in the law that that person don't hurt you, you they cannot court. And the determination of that matter, whether you are right of that action or not, is based on law and evidence. And that is where I will rest my case.
So why is it the state versus our hands and not the individual who carry the case go court?
Okay, now let me just explain this. Every criminal action way somebody do against you, there is a social contract between the states for protecting citizens them. You understand? And even against citizens them. If somebody can thief me cup, the police they investigate and the police they charge. So that person gets a case with the Inspector General of Police. Me way in thief me na PW1, prosecution witness number 1. You understand? He not commit an offense against me. You understand? But he has committed an offense against the states.
So in this matter, who that na the complainant, na the Inspector General of Police?
The IG, our aunt, gets a case with the Inspector General of Police.
Then complain.
No, he gets a case with the Inspector General of Police. You know, I've made this thing clear. Let's move.
But let we viewers then get clear because this na question.
Waiting then a court.
So now the IG complain our
waiting then a court. It is the IG versus our aunt.
Okay, so now the IG na the complainant.
The IG na the complainant. Just if anything happened to you that is criminal, the IG they come in as a
So if me no one case safe, the IG they go report for me.
No, if there's a case against you, mind you, let me tell you one thing. If you don't thief me, you've committed the offense against the state. Every criminal offense you commit against the state, it might be done to an individual because the state gets a responsibility on that individual. The state can come in. Okay. Just like how the state they provide a defense lawyer.
Continue for the with me at the program. We go come back to you. That's Moses Kamara, the spokesman for the judiciary. Where we come back to, we'll cancel about the criminal session. We don't start and we go look at cases them where people expect say go get for cab up now this session. You still watch the breakfast show na Liberty Online Television. And if you got any question for us regarding the judiciary then work, you can drop them na the comment section and the different platform them. Also you watch with this morning. We go to with sponsors and shortly and we will come back to Moses.
To pay bills with the UBA mobile app, just log into the app. Click on Pay Bills within a quick links dashboard. You'll be provided with a list of various biller categories like cable TV, sports and gaming, utilities, airtime and data, and so on. Click on the biller category you want. Then select from a list of price options provided by the biller. Click Confirm to proceed with the transaction. Enter your PIN and click OK. And you're done. Enjoy paying your bills with the UBA mobile app.
We're trendy and youthful. We're UBA. We're here to make your life better, stress-free and easy. We go the extra mile.
Welcome back. You still watch the Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV, and we still get Moses Kamara at the studio, the spokesperson for the judiciary. Like I've been saying before, we take that short break there. We can't talk now about the criminal session. We don't start. Firstly, for the benefits of the public, we don't know how the session can run. Where we say criminal session don't begin. Now, what do you mean?
Okay, a criminal session it can run every 3 months within the judiciary. That is to say, people and we. They don't commit their case now the high courts. Any other case, we don't commit their case now the high courts at the magistrate court, then do an investigation. We then see there is a compelling evidence for you to be charged to the high for your case for be committed to the high court, because the magistrate court no get power for determine the conclusive thing of that case. They can send another high court. You understand? But before you can at the high courts, you need like a visa for move from one court to the other. So we get what we call indictment. They serve you with an indictment where they give you access for let you go now the high court, you go appear before a judge. You understand? So we get a criminal session, then we get the January criminal session, you get the September criminal session, you understand, October criminal session. But like this session where we talk about, it is provided for by the Criminal Procedure Act, Section 131 of the Criminal Procedure Act. It say the Honorable Chief Justice get the power for set up a criminal session for look at cases that are in place where there is no resident judge. So specifically, it is what this session is looking about. In Kono, there was a judge, but we not get judge there again. Maboka, we not get resident judge. Kabbalah, there was a judge, but we not get judge there again. Pujon, we not get judge day. So in those locations, Cambia, we not get judge day. So the Chief Justice say, but we have prison. Then at them places, then we get the Pujon Correctional Center, we get the Cambia Correctional Center, we get the Maboka. In fact, Maboka, we get 2. We get the Normal Center, we get the Mafata Prison Center. We get Kono, the Sefadu Prison Center. So you find out, say, the magistrate, they commit then cases, then they, like if you watch now, murder, sexual penetration, robbery with violence, robbery with aggravation, wounding with intent, possession of firing arms, you get kush. These are all high court cases, them, where they determine. You understand? And when the magistrate commits, because we not get a judge, they get for keep you in a prison. You are not granted bail because the evidence they show say if they grant you bail, there is tendency say you go wrong. So we keep you in a prison. You the day until an indictment is served on you. Now for this session, when we look at this session, you they discover say we get people them where them be there without indictment. The one them where them be there without indictment. Now, 136 in those locations. And then they're in prison. And mind you, they also have their right for appear before the High Court, let them determine their fate. Then the one that will get indictments, now 38. So, all of them people there, we join them together, give we 174 people them, cases them. But we get over 200 inmates. Individual, because some cases them, some file them, you get multiple offenders them.
How can determine or they rotate judges them?
We can determine based on the number. Like now, for instance, if you watch at Sefadu, you get 44 people them wait for high courts if we get a sitting judge. But for the past 3 months, they not get access for high court. So they have been served with an indictment, and the Chief Justice can watch at the workload of the judges and say, okay, I've seen your workload. You really don't try, you don't push. But whichever you do, ensure we go cover for me and that quick. At least 10 people they ask to save, let them able get access for courts, access to justice. So now it make like Justice Eke Musa in getting court here. He say, you know, anything, go 1 year that for me quick and go do them things there. You know, almost do a week, and they do another week by the 27th, and they go Kabbalah. Justice Sano, and they McKinney, and the pastor, you know, anything, but dear, Maboka, we get 47. Go and go cover it for me quick. And when he go there, when then judges there are so good, Justice Eke Musa put some people in bail, and some were free and some were sentenced. So assuming say if one person can say no, me this judge for look at me case say he don't ignore the other cases, what would have been the rights of the other people out there? What would have been the fairness of those people out there? Justice Sano just yesterday put 6 on bail.
Staff where the judiciary they starve, where they not get enough judges them. This issue na complaining we don't come for a very long time. Say now that's can make at times people feel say delay they forgive justice to people and because una self-constrained. Is it because qualified people are not there for filling the gap on our appointment and not can come off on?
We get qualified people in Sierra Leone. We get a lot of lawyers that have served 10 years for Court of Appeal, for High Court if they want kind to High Court, 15 years for Court of Appeal. You understand? But you can also watch at 20 years for Supreme Court. But you can also watch at is the willingness of the job. Mind you, to become a judge, there is so much in you. Your family need forgive you per se. Like when you can, you work during the day. In fact, they are working at night more. Then also, if you want to have lawyers that are actually up there with standard, you understand, have that integrity. If you say you the car with them, when they check them private practice, waiting and they get, it's very difficult for you to come with them.
Plenty people in our way they become lawyers compared to how it be the same way with this school. So for let the judiciary always the complaint say they not get enough judges. So the public need to understand the requirements the way it take for let somebody be a judge, where perhaps now that they make people not they reach up to that stage.
No, you can also look at the government budget as well. The government, they will augment 30 judges if once. If we put 30 or 10, they will say, okay, we go on at 5, we go on at 10. You understand? We look at also government budgets. Like, for instance, we need about 8 to 9 magistrates. Government only approves, say, we go on at 5. And out of that 5, Kajija, we put out a vacancy. We've got something like 520 lawyers that have applied, and they are all above 5 years in the bar that have applied for those positions. We only need 5. So you see the challenge?
All right, Moses, so we look at messages where people don't send for you now, then you will respond later. The first one where they take, it come out from Ibrahim Kabature. He said, Chief Justice Combat Commander's leadership in spearheading the judiciary reforms marks a significant step towards enhancing justice, transparency, and efficiency in the legal system. His efforts signal a commitment to restoring public confidence, strengthening the rule of law, and ensuring judicial independence. If sustained, these reforms could lead to a more accountable and accessible justice system.
Now the YouTube channel, the very first message we are going to look at come out from Ibrahim Bangura. It say when was the Cyber Act enacted and when did Howard Hunt committed the act?
Abubakar Rashid na Facebook they say, Mr. Moses, you dey complain say una no get plenty judges them. Wait to make the judiciary no able appoint judge them rather than you dey complain a public say judge them not there.
This other message says the judiciary should remember that the fate of the land is in their hands. Howard Hunt's case, in my view, is a civil case. Who are the complainants?
Mohamed Kamara, they say, please ask Moses the case between Francis Bondo and Alfred Peter Conte's matter versus de facto APC executive has been in the Chamber of Justice and Aboni for more than 1+ year without verdict. When this matter will come up for final judgment?
Francis na the YouTube channel say this judiciary not the land from the past when you think about waiting being caused the war.
Dauda Tarawali, they say Justice Kamanda presided over the SLPP election petition against the APC, and in his judgment, he removed the APC MPs and replaced them with the SLPP candidate without calling for a rerun.
Augustine T. Kamara, they say, oh God, please help our country, Sierra Leone. Judiciary or judges, Una be careful, oh, God is watching us.
For the Mustafa Toure, they said our hunt against the state and individuals were never mentioned. Who are the individuals who went to court?
All right, let's look at more messages.
Okay.
This one from Mohamed Kamara is say our hunt's case is not bailable. How can you compare between the case of Kadiru and our hunt?
Mohamed Jones said, they say, Mabel, please ask why the IG did not complain Kaikai's statement about the state.
For the Mustafa Toure say, people going to court does not mean that people have trust in the courts, but don't have any other option if they are to seek justice. It's a matter of taking a risk in case the court will stand up for the cases that are not political interest. The strongest measurement of the independence of the judiciary is when a politician is involved. Cases that have to do with ruling party are shelved or ignored, and the opposition cases and citizens challenging government are treated with high-handedness.
This other one, they say, your guest claim he is not aware of Mr. Mansaye's current location. As the spokesperson for the judiciary, does it also mean that the judiciary isn't aware of Mr. Mansaye's location before putting out a warrant?
This one from Ibrahim Kabature is saying Liberty TV, the refusal of bail for our hunt was due to her dual citizenship. The court deemed it necessary to deny bail, fearing that she might flee and evade justice.
All right, the last one we are the take for now. Now, Mohamed Kamara say our hunt's case is not bailable. How can you compare between the case of Kadiru and our hunt?
All right, well, from their message, and they will come over to Moses for respond. A lot of concerns from the public for you.
Yeah, for me, these are just fair statements then. And it tells also that we get public view and public trust. And we get few people and also where they say, yes, more need for be done. We need a refuse from the fact that we not get more for be done. But we know say there is an increase in public trust. But let us say this, like one, the person say, there is a judgment before Justice Bonnie. I'm not aware of which in the trial for say, but when I go, if the person can contact me, he can come at my office and talk, then me can able tell her maybe waiting at the updates. You understand? Maybe something judgment has been delivered, or something they don't send out to them, or something nothing has been done. But let the person come and can check. That is why we have this office for ensuring we interface with the public in terms of public concern. And somebody talk about say witness. No, you see, when you get a matter with the IG, an IG file, police file, we can court, the IG they pursue the matter. The witnesses could be the person where they can testify, and I'm pretty sure sometimes within them process than they in our hunting case as the reference, 1 or 2 persons almost can testify. They're not going to see no more from the time with that case, the magistrate courts, up till the time when the case has been committed to the high courts. You understand? Nobody no can testify. Somebody don't can testify. You see? And so people might have their own interest. It might be a social interest. Other people then get their own interest. So like when I tell somebody, say, I don't know whether Kamaraiba is out of the country or not. I don't know. That is a fact. I don't know. You see? So, because I've told you in the past, like, how many weeks I not go on social media, on Facebook. So, you not go say no, I for no. All we know is the courts abide to an application that was made and a provision in the law was referenced. You understand? Sometimes if Mr. Kamaraiba and lawyer be there, info we don't do otherwise, but nobody was present. That is the issue. So somebody talk say the TRC, yeah, the TRC, they made a statement about a judiciary in the past. You understand? Not judiciary now. We are doing our work, and that is why I'm sitting here proud for say I'm working for the judiciary. And I know the item because I know what we are doing. I know the rate at which people are appreciating our work. You go to our page, you see the comments the way we give. Okay, what about the judgment we gave recently against the Minister of Lands and the entire Ministry of Lands? You understand? We didn't give judgments them against people and when they feel say they are influential. We don't send people in a prison. where people in the field say, na big people them. When you come in contact with the law or you get issue with the law, it is very, very clear. Say the law determines. It is not, we not care who that you be. There is something where somebody gets involved. You understand? When a big person, where will they bring a council book?
Somebody asked why the IG not take up the issue of Chief Kadiru Kaikai, but then see our hunting.
Yes, but I'm not the IG. And I think that matter has never come to court. So how will I comment? How we go assess the two? The matter not kind of court, and I'm not the IG, and I'm not the spokesperson for the police. You see, all I know that there is a case our aunt can answer in a court, and that matter has been committed to the High Court because there are compelling evidence. Even when there was a no case submission by a lawyer, the magistrate will say, no, there are compelling evidence where they show say there is a case, and so therefore the matter has been committed to the High Court. Now they should come to the High Court for can argue. And that is the beauty of any independent judicial function. You must have an appellate structure right through where they lead you to the Supreme Court. And we have it in Sierra Leone. So that's why if you think you are aggrieved, not to go find 1, 2 journalists, you go find A, B, C, and D, go get a lawyer lose case in a court. What you doing? Go press conference. And I said, boy, you're a lawyer. Press conference for waiting. You see, the media gets enrolled for play. But equally, we have a structure. And that is why we are educating people. If you think an action has been delivered, or a judgment has been delivered against you, then you're not satisfied, you the appeal. Okay, let me give you the layer. A magistrate is junior when it comes to the call to the bar, and a judge, they take 10 years. If you don't take 10 years before you be a judge. And that judge is, we could say, more experienced than the magistrate. If you come, sometimes the action of the magistrate can be turned out. We don't see this win at this court, then they win at this court, this win at this court, then they win at this court.
Moses said that crime available.
I've said all offenses are bailable offenses. But bail can be refused. Even when you watch
on
at
which
the
basis?
Bail can be refused at the bail policy. It says all offenses, even when you watch at the Act, the Criminal Procedure Act of 1965, it tells you murder, robbery with aggravation, ritual murder, even when they carry the death penalty. You understand? They tell you, see, bail can be granted by a judge. But in the bail policy, it tells you if the evidence is compelling, one, the nature of the crime. Not so when they say they don't charge, it say because all offense is bailable. It means when you come to court, bail should be granted. No, if the judge, the magistrate think that you could be a flight risk, then
all fall on the discretion of the judge.
Supported by law. Now, bail can be refused. Bail can be granted as stated in the law and on the same grounds, but bail can be refused as well. Now, they say when they refuse the bail policy say when they refuse a bail application of an accused person, one, the major thing we need for taking into consideration, the nature of the offense. The nature of the offense. And people can also understand that defamation could be criminal or civil.
Moses, somebody writes now the comments say the judiciary or the court refuse for give bail to our hunt because na a dual citizen, not true?
The court refused bail simply because the magistrate in a wisdom feels say a bail given to somebody whether the taxi could be a flight risk. You understand? And has a case for answer. You know, go grant her. Or maybe the application, I was not in the court, or maybe the application presented by a lawyer in all reference the right provisions. It could be various reasons. Then I don't tell now why bail could be refused. I don't say one, the nature of the offense. You understand? That is one. Two, you go say if this person are granted bail, there is possibility for letting tamper with the witness. 3, you go say, if I grant this person bail, there's a tendency for letting go commit more heinous offense than the one way he don't commit. If evidence did they show them thing and day, and if the person also looking at the person, you say, no, this person there they see.
How the court can normally weigh in on the evidence then?
And that is with the professionals. That is where the professional comes in. It deals with the professionals. It's just like I tell you, see, now I can't sit down, they see me all over. I'm not going to be able to explain to you. I get for ask, say, but I don't understand. But look me, now me sit down, now one this sense room now yeah. But look, did they watch me in America? Did they watch me in London? Did they watch me ABC? And I don't understand, but I don't understand. So I know we can't say, no, now when they take this cable and put it and I make. No, it's technical. So that is why when we are dealing with technical issues, we should be mindful of we comment them. You understand? And our hunt is not the only person. Why? We need to look at other cases. So are we saying if somebody is not popular, he should not be concerned enough for reason for him? How many people on a daily basis that bail?
We can't go into all the other cases.
No.
It's just an example.
And for me, I consider it very unfair. This is a big TV station.
So we're not for use example when we discuss issues of bail.
I'm saying this is a big TV station, a very big one. Though young, but very big one. You understand? I'm expecting, say, at least 4 or 5 scenarios. Yes, that woman at Dove
Court. Your expectation. This is a conversation where we get. So when we talk about bail, what thing pop up in our mind, we make mention of and we clarify issues.
I'm just saying, tell me back, say, that woman at Dove Court in camp for this crime we commit, they're not grant and bail. You understand? Then even on your job, you have the aspect of fairness. Una they all the same scale where we they all. I not say una no unfair. I just say we feel say other people then they where did they refuse bail? And I'm repeating this again. It doesn't mean the granting of bail where they say all offenses are bailable offense. That doesn't mean say bail should not be refused. It is stated in the laws that bail can be refused based on the grounds.
Where the judiciary they do now, whose improvement we go bring to our work?
A lot. Okay, let me tell you one thing. Just the short time where the CJ gave a directive. Mind you, the CJ now one of the parents then for the bail regulation. He was key into it, and when he gave the direction for say, now those rigid bail conditions should be removed. And I'll tell you one thing. A magistrate who is currently being suspended refused for grant bail to somebody where he assess, you know, say the person is not a flight risk. And the offense, not to one where you feel, say, you for keep the person, and the time where he give the person bail was not the prescribed time on in directive. You understand? And say, listen, go wait. Go wait. You know for the one. And that person, 7 o'clock, the CJ not live in office. I'm talking about Justice Commander. He not live in office and call a judge. Because if a magistrate refuse bail, then you need to call the judge for can grant that bail. And that person was granted bail. At 7 o'clock, they talk to the prison officers then. They're going to pardon by road, they left that person. And guess who is that person? That person a person where they sell a Dove Court. So, if that person supposed forget bail, should the person be deprived of his rights? We are in, we know say you know for put on, the laws are clear. You know for put on. So these are the situations. Not that the issues you guys are raising, una not for the reason, yes. But with the expectation when we don't pass this, wherein you can go to the court, you come up with more issues, then obviously we can handle them. But we have heinous offenses that are very serious, that if you think about the granting of bail, you need for take serious consideration.
Many thanks, Moses Kamara, where you come Now the breakfast show this morning can talk about una work and self, the reform them we una don't put in place. And according to you, we believe say the reform are going to improve the Salone Judiciary. Many thanks. It'll be a pleasure for host you this morning.
Thank you.
All right, that's now Moses Kamara, now the spokesperson for the judiciary. Now we're in the breakfast show for today in edition. Princess Pia's time produced the program. Musa Sao Koma and Dennis Kamara and the technician them for this edition of the breakfast show. Many thanks to you. We don't watch, we don't comment, we don't also send you your message via our YouTube or Facebook page. Many thanks to Naolona taking time for watch the breakfast show. Continue for watch Liberty TV as we bring count on various contents them or different things that they happen at the country. Mena Khadija Bangwa, they say have a blessed weekend.
All right, and Mabel Kabade, so get a good day and have a lovely weekend. Until we meet again, goodbye.